You've probably encountered ads or online videos making bold claims that you can mine cryptocurrency directly on your phone. The idea seems simple enough. Just download a seemingly legitimate app from your app store, tap a button, and start earning digital currency. It sounds incredibly easy, almost too good to be true. It sounds futuristic, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The promise is tempting. Your phone quietly and effortlessly generating income while you browse social media, check emails, or simply go about your day. But let's get real for a moment and examine the feasibility of this claim. Mining, especially for established cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, is a highly competitive global race. It's not a casual activity you can undertake on a whim. It involves using powerful, specialized computers to solve incredibly complex mathematical puzzles. These sophisticated machines are essential to keep the blockchain network secure, and in return for their efforts, they get rewarded with newly minted coins. However, this process is extremely energy-intensive and requires specialized hardware known as ASICs, designed specifically for mining. Your phone, with its limited processing power and battery capacity, it's simply not built for this kind of heavy lifting. Trying to mine Bitcoin on a phone is like trying to tow a massive truck with a tiny scooter. The scale of the task is completely mismatched. You'll quickly run into problems like overheating, rapid battery drain, and a device that's nowhere near powerful enough to compete in the mining landscape. When it comes to major, well-established cryptocurrencies, attempting to mine on your phone is simply not a practical or profitable endeavor. Yet, many people still mistakenly equate all cryptocurrency with mining, leading to confusion and unrealistic expectations. This is especially true when they encounter prominent cryptocurrencies like XRP. They mistakenly assume that if Bitcoin is mined, then XRP must also be mined using a similar process. And perhaps, fueled by these misleading ads, they believe they can participate in this process directly from their smartphone. This seemingly simple misunderstanding, this conflation of mining with all things crypto, unfortunately fuels a significant number of scams, misinformation campaigns, and ultimately, disappointment for those who fall for these false promises. Let's dive into the world of XRP. What exactly is it? It's consistently ranked as a top cryptocurrency, capturing the attention of investors and financial institutions alike. But make no mistake, it's not just another Bitcoin clone trying to ride the wave. XRP has a distinct purpose and design. Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold, a store of value. XRP, on the other hand, was specifically built by Ripple to facilitate fast, cheap, and efficient cross-border payments between banks and other financial entities. It's all about speed and affordability on a global scale. Instead of relying on traditional mining, XRP operates using the XRP ledger, a sophisticated network of validators that work together to quickly and securely agree on transactions, ensuring seamless transfers. This eliminates the need for energy-hungry mining, allowing for just rapid consensus to be reached in a matter of seconds. Here's the twist. All 100 billion XRP tokens were pre-created right from the very start at launch in 2012. This means no new XRP is ever made, ever. The supply is permanently fixed and capped. Ripple, the company behind XRP, holds a significant portion of these tokens in escrow, strategically releasing a portion each month to further develop and support the XRP ecosystem. Unlike Bitcoin, where miners actively work to unlock new coins through a complex process, XRP's mine was essentially pre-filled and ready to go from day one. This fundamental difference is precisely why you can't mine XRP, because there's simply nothing left to create or extract. The factory is closed, and in XRP's case, it always has been, focusing instead on efficient transactions. Let's get straight to the point. Here's the bottom line. You absolutely cannot mine XRP. It's a fundamental aspect of how XRP was designed. Not on your phone, not on your computer, not anywhere at all. There's no legitimate way to mine XRP, period. Anyone claiming otherwise, promising you XRP mining capabilities, is either severely misinformed about the basics of cryptocurrency, or more likely, actively trying to scam you out of your hard-earned money or valuable data. Those XRP mining apps you see popping up in app stores? At best, they're just ad-filled faucets designed to generate revenue for the app developers through constant bombardment of advertisements. They might give you tiny, insignificant amounts of some obscure cryptocurrency, falsely labeled as XRP, to keep you engaged and clicking. At worst, and this is a very real possibility, they're outright malware, designed to steal your personal data, compromise your device's security, rapidly draining your battery life in the background as they perform malicious tasks, or even locking your entire device and holding it hostage with a ransomware demand, threatening to wipe your data if you don't pay up. The promise of free XRP, or any cryptocurrency for that matter, is almost always just bait carefully crafted to lure you into sophisticated scams. Imagine someone trying to sell you a complex, expensive machine, claiming it can magically produce a discontinued soda that hasn't been made in decades. No matter how shiny and impressive the machine looks, or how convincing the salesperson sounds, it simply cannot create the real thing because the ingredients and the process no longer exist. That's XRP in a nutshell. All the bottles, or rather all the XRP tokens, are already out there in circulation. And absolutely no app, no matter how sophisticated it appears, can magically create more XRP out of thin air. Don't fall for the illusion of easy money or free crypto. The only thing these deceptive apps truly mine is your trust, your time, and in the worst-case scenarios, your sensitive personal information, leading to potential identity theft and financial losses. If an offer sounds too good to be true, especially in the world of cryptocurrency, it almost certainly is. Exercise extreme caution. Stay alert, stay informed, and always double-check the legitimacy of any app or website promising you free XRP or any other cryptocurrency. So how do you actually get XRP? Simple. You buy it on a crypto exchange like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken. It's just like buying stocks. Sign up, verify, connect your payment method, and purchase. You can hold, trade, or swap XRP for other cryptocurrencies. Ripple also releases XRP from escrow each month to partners and the market, but this is all from the original supply. No new coins are created, just existing XRP changing hands. Sometimes you might earn XRP through promotions or airdrops, but these are rare. The key, you're always acquiring existing XRP, never mining new coins. It's a transaction, not creation. Knowing this keeps you safe from mining scams. Now that you know mining XRP is a myth, let's talk safety. Rule 1. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Avoid promises of guaranteed returns or secret mining tricks. These are red flags. Educate yourself before investing. Understand what you're buying and why. Use reputable exchanges, set strong passwords, and enable two-factor authentication. Watch out for phishing scams. Always double-check URLs and emails. Start small. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. The crypto world is exciting but risky. Caution and knowledge are your best tools. Don't chase shortcuts. Protect your assets and your sanity. Crypto is a marathon, not a sprint.